Good afternoon from Bangkok, Thailand. It's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon here on the Klong. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tracy. I'm 64 years old this year, soon to be 65. We got a boat coming. This is how it goes here on the Klong. Beautiful Thailand. As long as you've got some water, some sun protection, a little bit of sunscreen, and a hat, some dark glasses, you're good to go. Just get on your gear and head out the door, right? Once you're out, you're out. So I previously had a channel about living here in Thailand, and we decided to change it up a little bit. Focus a little bit more on the fitness, because everybody seems to be filming Thailand, right? It's a beautiful place, but there's so many people filming everything. It's pretty much all been done. So my goal here is to inspire you. I've been told I'm an inspiration, and I love that because I love fitness. I live and breathe fitness. My husband and I currently won the HYROX in our age group. We were the 60 to 64, or 60 to 65, or 64, I'm not sure. I think it was 64. Our first competition ever. And my friends at the gym told us we should do it, and I said, I don't have any interest in doing that. I'm not going to do it. And then I decided, one of my friends told me, if you do doubles with your husband, you'll have to do men's weight, which is pretty intense. I'll give a breakdown later in the video, or leave it in the description below on what we had to do and what weight it was. But we surprisingly placed first, and the other two teams that we were competing, well that finished with us, below us, they both finished, I believe it was 144 something, and we were 133. And gosh, I had no idea we were going to place that time. When I signed up for it, it said, what do you expect your finish to be? And I just said an hour and a half, and somebody said, oh, I don't know, this is going to be pretty hard. I don't know if you can do it in an hour and a half. Surprisingly, we did it in 133.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, 29 and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you, I never could have been. But now I see what you teach. I never leave. I always should have stayed. I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise louder for the winner, Tracy. Yes! Here is double mix. Yes?
The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
So I think that that's proof that actually anything is possible if you set your mind to it, no matter what your age. First competition, we started doing HYROX at Virgin Active here in Bangkok about a year ago. And the first class I did, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to do that again. That was so hard. And we went from that to competing and winning first. So honestly, nothing is impossible if you set your mind to it. So for today's exercise program, I went to the gym and I did a 30-minute glute workout, focusing on my glutes and stretching afterwards. And now I'm out for my 1 hour walk. It is hot, but it's not unbearable. And I'm pretty acclimated to it now. It doesn't take long, really. Doing some work here on the Klong. They're making it nicer, putting up new partitions. It's taking a while, but when it's done, it's going to be really nice. They're adding on to it as well, so it'll go straight out, but it does stop after a little while. It's so nice for walking and running. It's a great place to run in the evening when it's cooler. So my workouts consist of running, walking and running. I practice a lot of yin yoga lately, which is yoga where you hold the pose for 3 to 5 minutes, and it works deep into the muscle tissue and the fascia to help release. And it almost feels like you've had a massage when you're finished with a yin yoga practice. I love it. I practice a lot of Ashtanga, a lot of Vinyasa yoga, and sometimes when you practice Ashtanga for many years, you can have a lot of shoulder and wrist injuries, so you have to be very careful. But luckily, I didn't ever have anything that was too terribly bad that required any surgery. I've never had any surgery, luckily, in my life, and I've been running for 46 years. I suppose I have good genes. I'm adopted, so I'm not sure. So, continuing on about my fitness journey, I was a personal fitness trainer in California for about 6 years. I had private clients that I trained in their homes. And I worked in a number of health clubs all around California. I taught aerobics back in the day when Jane Fonda was doing her aerobic thing. I went actually to her studio. I used to love teaching aerobics. I'd choreograph my own classes. They were 45 minutes long. And normally I'd go for like a 3 or 5 mile run before I taught. And then I'd teach 2 to 3 45-minute classes. Oh, to be young, right? I still do have a lot of energy, but not quite that much. So that was right out of high school. And then from high school, I became a personal fitness trainer. Did my training in Los Angeles. And I've run so many races. I've run a lot of marathons. I've run the Dipsea Race, which is one of the toughest foot races in I think all of the US. I mean, for a short foot race, it's one of the toughest because you run from Mill Valley, California, downtown Mill Valley, California, and you run upstairs. Like I honestly can't remember how many stairs there are. I'll put a link to that race in the description. You run up a series of stairs. It's been a number of years since I've done that race. You run over the mountains to the beach, Stinson Beach. It's incredibly intense. That was one of my all-time challenges running-wise. I've run the San Francisco Marathon a few times, the Nike Women's Marathon, the LA Marathon. I've run a lot of half marathons and a lot of shorter races as well in my running career. And since I've been here in Thailand, I ran the Hua Hin Half Marathon, and I was 14 seconds behind the first place winner. I got second place.
Congratulations for Miss Tracy Cox from Canada. California from California.
Yeah, that's okay.
ขอบคุณค่ะ California ลำดับที่2นะคะครับขออนุญาตตรงกลางนิดหนึ่งครับขออนุญาตขยับด้านนี้
โอเคพี่พิธีกรจ๋าขยันตามพี่มาข้างนี้โอเคได้ใช่ไหมล่ะ
Thank you.
มีอีก1ท่านนะคะตอนนี้เป็นตะคริวอยู่นะคะ
Yay, Tracy!
มาราธอนเนาะมาราธอน18
Good job, baby. Woo! I would have gotten first place, but I had to stop and use the bathroom.
Okay.
I was 10 seconds from getting first place.
Or like 12 or 13.
Congratulations for the marathon female
Yeah, you did
18
awesome,
to
babe.
39.
No idea she was right in front of me. I was right on her tail. I had to go pee during the race, so I had to break off course, or I probably would have placed first. But anyway, that was fun. And my husband and I ran the Bangkok marathon here in the Bangkok half marathon here in Bangkok. And in my age group, I placed 11th. And so that was fun. You know, people always ask me, you know, how do you stay so fit and how have you been working out for so long? Start where you are. That's my advice. Just start where you are and put one foot in front of the other and just keep moving. I try to take off one day a week for rest, and normally that one day I'll do my yin yoga practice anyway because it is so passive and so relaxing. I love it. And other than that, I'm out running, going to the gym, doing my own workouts on my own. So I'll show you some of my workouts on my channel here as I post videos and show you a little bit about what I do. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. How old are you? What kind of workouts do you do? And how long have you been working out? I'm interested to know and where you're from. I crossed over the bridge and came to the other side. Ooh, it's all shady. It's nice. Now it's starting to cool down. It's almost 4 o'clock here. And this is a nice time to go out and move your body if you're in Thailand. That in the mornings, beautiful time to exercise. I'm gonna head home now. Work my way back the Klong. We've got a nice breeze going. It feels so good out here. Thank you all for tuning in and watching my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.